speaks your language. In my case, I spoke French and the Swahili. So they had a lady that spoke Swahili and French together, so to welcome us. And then the caseworker was Dragana. She's from Europe. She still works for Kentucky Refugee Ministries.
Good.
Yes, and at the arrival, the caseworker will be there. They welcome you, and then they do all the process, getting the beds, and then they take me to the apartment that was set up for us. And they show me things around. They explain things, everything, and they cook the hot meal for us to welcome. That was rice and the greens and the fufu, because the lady that worked that day spoke my language and she knows the traditional food. Yes, and from the airport we went to the apartment. They conducted orientation. The first one is to explain to you how the things function in the apartment, and then they show you where everything is, beds, towels, how do they use the microwave. At that time I didn't know how to use microwave, the fridge, everything.
Hot water, cold water.
Everything.
Yeah.
They make sure. In my case, I had a child that was disabled. They provided the apartment with a disabled access. So that was really nice for us. And when they finish doing that, the caseworker and the interpreter leaves, and then we spend the night. Tomorrow morning, somebody will come to see if we slept well. And then
We call it the 24-hour visit, just to make sure everybody's like still cool.
we do the 24 hours visit to see if we slept well, because there is a change of time, like 6 hours of difference. But normally we don't sleep, because when it's midnight over here, it's 6 a.m. and the body's with African time, so 12 a.m. you're not sleeping. So after that, 2 days or 3 days after resting, when the body gets used to this time over here, they take the whole family to show you where the office is. So they took us to Kentucky Refugee Ministries that was in the building where your office is. So they presented the whole staff, and they show us that what kind of services they will provide. They provided, take us apply for social services, food stamps, and medical. They explained to us what kind of services we can get in the U.S. as a refugee. They explained to us our rights, like we have the right as all Americans, except the right of vote. And by that time, yes. And they explained to us, they apply for Social Security, all the services, so that we can be ready to get a job. And they explained to us that the big thing that they do, it's a transitional program. They help us to be self-sufficient. The difference is in the camp, we depend 100% on donations, meaning food distributions. If there is no food distribution, there is nothing in the household. But when you come over here, they help you to get a job so that you can be able to support yourself. But before that, they explained to us that we had to learn English that I'm still struggling with today.
Did you know English when you arrived?
Just a little bit. Yes. So that's the most difficult part, to go learn a language a new language. But thank God we tried. And when you learn English, then you are now ready to take you out to apply for jobs. And I was lucky. I worked in a food service with no English. Started as a dishwasher, and then from there, when my English went a little bit up, they moved me running the food at the cafeteria here, UK, and in the hospital, the main cafeteria. So when they receive you, they help you to make a plan of success. What are you thinking to do? Like me, in my plan, I want to become a nurse. But before you go to school, you need to support the family. They explain to you how the American system works. You need to support the family first, pay your rent, before you can do other stuff. And that's what I went through. Oh, they also enroll children in school. Yes, they take children to be tested for the level of their English, help them to be enrolled and get in ESL, because the children comes here without English. They assist with community services. ELL is that English? It's a second language. So we
Did you go to Caring for English, or did you go to Carnegie Center?
BCTC.
BCTC.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's free English all over Lexington, and they're always looking for help, volunteers, tutors. So
Yes.
another way.
Uh-huh. I've already talked about the assist with employment to become self-sufficient. And they also assist with immigration services. What does it mean? When we come here, we come on a visa that is called I-94, right? When we have to transition from that to green card, from green card to becoming American citizen if you choose to. So in my case, I did the green card after 1 year, and after 4 years and a half, I went to your office, and then they helped me fill those forms to apply for American citizen, because that's the only way as a refugee, if you come over here, you can go back to visit your country for safety reasons, I think, right?
Well, and if things get better, right? So some people, right, the refugee status requires that you are afraid of persecution in your home country, right? But if things improve, some people like to go back. Like, things have gotten significantly better in some parts of Congo, also in some parts of Burma. So folks that want to travel back, it's recommended that they get their citizenship in the U.S. before they travel, because the government is not too happy with people that get like refugee and asylum status and then go home because they're not supposed to.
And if you travel in your country, back in your country before you get the American citizen, you have no right to come back in the U.S. You can travel in all other countries except the country where you come from before you become an American citizen. So now I'm an American citizen.
Are you registered to vote?
Mm-hmm.
Did you register to vote?
Yes.
Good.